Welcome to the Heat Speakers Fatherhood.
Welcome to the Heat Speakers Podcast, where passion meets purpose. Join your hosts, Real Estate Rich Jackson and Mortgage Mark. Welcome to the Heat Speakers Podcast, where passion meets purpose. Join your hosts, Real Estate Rich Jackson and Mortgage Mark.
Live with the Heat Speakers again. We back again. We got Mr. Prince in the building, owner of Slick Rick's Barbershop. We had to have him back again. What's up with you, man?
Hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm good.
Yes, sir. And right beside you, we got Mr. KKK, Mr. Comedian, entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's up, fellas? What's going on, man? You said you were. We were talking about the eyebrows getting trimmed. Tell me about that, Kennedy. What you need done?
Yeah, I just need my eyebrows fixed a little bit. Make me look younger. You know?
Like 10. Yeah. 10. How old are you right now?
I'm 58.
I knew he was jogging.
He said 79.
I know.
Because we was just at your birthday last week.
Yeah, 22nd May.
58. Wow.
1968 was a great year.
Nice.
That's awesome. And hey, Prince, you said you had a situation with a customer, huh?
No,
Talk about that.
Well,
bro.
not a customer, but you know how these, well, in a barbershop, you know, it's like a culture thing. So I'll say like twice a month, maybe more, someone comes in and they want to spark up the debate about rappers. But this particular day was just yesterday.
Okay, what happened?
You know, I'm cutting hair with my client and my whole staff, and you know, you tend to not hear the music. Everybody's talking.
Right.
Like
right.
the music just goes like, you start hearing voices, and it was a Drake and
Kendrick?
no, Drake, Kendrick, and
Jay-Z?
no, what's the other?
J. Cole?
J. Cole.
Okay, debate.
Man, when I tell you these
What?
people, when everybody started defending
got
them
serious, huh?
like it's their brother, they started bringing up songs, they started bringing up lyrics, and it's just like it went from like 2 minutes to like an hour.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So what was what was going on?
I mean, it was a
Talk
good
about
debate. They're just debating on, you know, who bowed down, who stepped up, who killed whose career, who came back, you know, and then you got the people coming in, and then you got the people who sitting there quiet until they say something about their song, and then they'll jump in. Next thing you know, it was 10 people. But it's just culture.
So who do you think won the battle, though? Like, in your opinion?
My opinion, I don't think it's a battle.
Have you been following it, though?
No, because I'm locked in. When I'm in the shop, I'm locked in on my client. So
Right.
I just calm down the noise because walk-ins come in and I need to greet them. So I hear, but I still got to control the business.
That's true.
But
That's true.
me personally, you know, rap beefs are different back in the day, man. They kept it on wax, and then they shook hands and did what they did.
Did they keep it on wax, though? Well, what about the two biggest beefs ever, right? The Biggie, I mean,
But
Tupac.
there was no internet back then, so it was he say, she say, and then they ran with it. That's what happened.
Yeah, right.
But now it's so he say, she say, you can hear it across the world in
That's
a button.
true.
So they know it's not for real until you see them, and then maybe Lil Wayne is really like 5'4",
Right.
and it's
right.
like, oh, I can't mess with this dude. This dude's small. So
Yeah. But Kendrick, see, last year he had a good summer, though. We had to, you know.
you mean the year before?
Was it the year before?
You mean the year before?
Dang, time flies. Well, the song was what?
What they don't like us?
They don't, right. They don't like us,
Yeah,
right?
2 years ago, Super
It
Bowl.
took Drake 2 years to come back.
It didn't take him that. Sometimes you gotta lock in, and then
Some things with that.
Are you watching a little more? What's your take on it?
Man, with Drake, I ain't gonna lie. I just say I give it up to all artists because they put their heart into anything they do. But I gotta say, yeah, Drake or Kendrick kind of stepped on like Drake's neck with it. I feel, but again, that's only what side of the like the country you're on. I guess you know, like, depending on where you at. Because like in Canada, they're gonna still blast like
They going
like,
Drake hard, right?
That's still a lot of people out here like, oh, I'm a Drake fan. I mean, like it's some grown men out here like. I mean, hurt. Like it was hurt when that whole situation.
Right, and I'm pretty sure that's true. That's what's going on at your barbershop.
I mean, well, I'm in a shop setting, so you'll see people come in and they like, oh, they playing Kendrick, whatever song come on, but literally, like when you're in a chair, and whether you're a client or a barber, and they can be the biggest Kendrick fan, but when you're cutting and Pandora's playing a Drake hit, I see people start singing. I'm like, oh, you a Kendrick fan, but you singing Drake.
Right.
So I think it's a love for everything. It's just when they're in the moment of how they're feeling and the artist that helps them get out of that mental situation.
Yeah. So it got pretty heated, I assume.
Yeah.
Was you gonna need security or was it gonna get to that part?
No. Niggas get heated like defending
who they
music
defend.
what genre they like, basically.
Right.
They're just defending.
Well, what about you, Kennedy? What's your take on this, man? I mean, you following any of the rap stuff?
It is young people's music, but you know what? I'm gonna mess with Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick, we'll keep it West Coast.
Just because I don't like.
That's a whole different bias right there, brother. Like you got some personal vendettas there. We might have to unpack that, brother. Like you got some.
That's a conversation with mom.
Both the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. So, I'm old school. Gonna talk Jay-Z and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, Jay-Z's he's light skinned too, though. So I mean, if you got something
There
out.
you go.
I know, man. That was a joke.
But yeah, he came out with the new song "Too Hard for the Radio." You know, or actually the whole album. Like Drake, I felt like his whole album, new album.
The new album? I like all three of them.
He's dropping disses in almost every song. I want to say at some point he's mentioned it, right?
I think it's the way people are listening to it. My opinion.
Okay. Well,
So hold on. What about you, Rich? What you think, Drake?
I'm a fan of music, right? So I just love the music. I love the friendly, rivalry and stuff like that. But as long as it don't get too far and keep it in fun. But Kendrick, I mean, as far as songs, I mean, Kendrick's song had the biggest song this record. If you're looking at both of them, as of to date. Yeah. It's yet to see how well this new Drake song, like he got one on the radio, the Too Hard for the Radio, where he's talking about Kendrick and he kind of So we're going to see if that's going to take off as big. I don't know. It's going to be tough. But, I'm just a fan of hip hop. I've always been since the beginning. So, but it is what it is. Yeah. Right. But so
I just hate to see artists like do that though. People like give praise for artists like tearing each other down, but they never like it's some positive artists out there like I don't know if you had a conversation about D1 at all. Like D1 is a Christian rapper.
Yeah. I know about D1.
He's been showing up at shows, rolling out tours, like where everybody would be a normal rapper, doing their thing, And he even got songs for strip clubs, like all that type of stuff. Like
but it's Christian, huh?
Yeah,
it's Christian,
and
more
and what it is
positive.
for them, like, because once you hear that song in the strip club, you ain't gonna want to like really be in the strip club. If you listen to that, you're like, dang. So they dogging him, and a lot of other Christian rappers, that's trying to like bring a positive message and actually bring light to like people that's just looking at the bad ends of what we all heard growing up, just I gotta be a gangster, I gotta sell drugs, all that's who's the hardest thing, like when half the people that's rapping right now ain't even doing like most of the stuff that they're putting out there.
That's very true.
It's sad, but it's like they're dogging a lot of the Christian rappers that's actually it's a lot of Christian rappers like Christian music that's coming out there like that's trap soul, like R&B. Like
you got Miles Minnick is a big one. Like there's a lot. Like I'm deep into that Christian hip hop world, man. But it's funny you said that because it's like I'm imagining D1 got a song. Girl, you get off that pole. Yeah. Stop twerking like that in the strip club, and they just stop in their tracks. Like, what the heck? I can just imagine. That's
what it was.
Interesting.
It was like talking about. It was like you see your daughter on the pole or something like that.
Right.
And it was like, and you hear that in the strip club, you like, oh man, my daughter. Hold on. If you got kids, if you got a daughter, even if she was just born or something like that, it's gonna make you think. You're gonna be like, right. Ooh. But if you're surrounded by the wrong people, they're gonna make you think about the same thing that you should be thinking. So
Yeah. I mean, I love it. He has a good message, good point. I mean, I used to think different when I was younger, but grown over the years, matured, and realized that's really not the wave. Just what they're doing, they're harming themselves. I maybe sound like an old person now, but it's just really more wisdom now to enlightenment, like how I was when I was younger. Of course, I'm sure everybody frequented strip clubs and thought that was a thing to do. But as you develop and grow, you realize like, nah, that wasn't actually
You gotta experience it. Somebody gotta experience it.
Yeah, right. So,
Like, do they got it though? That's always my thing. They don't got to.
Yes.
But, you know, like,
well,
yes,
it's,
like
it,
every
it's,
young
to
man
live life, to figure
to
out,
experience it, yes.
to go through it.
Yeah, you gotta experience.
so?
I mean, you gotta experience it.
Yes.
Mhm.
At least once.
I ain't gonna spit
That
crack.
way, that way you can make
I ain't gonna smoke crack. like,
Right.
You know, like,
Try
like,
every
come
day.
on.
Yeah, just
But
try it one time. Yeah,
but it-
try meth.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta use your own personal judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack.
Right. What extreme? Well, I mean, yeah, I believe like there's a thing as being too sheltered, right? And you see like kids who are grown up and they're super sheltered, and you know maybe the father's a pastor, they're super church going, and they try to shelter the kids, and then as soon as the kids get a little freedom, they go wild and they can go to. And a lot of times they say the pastor kids sometimes are the worst, though. You know, like they're the ones doing all the bad. So that's because of that. So you gotta, I guess. You gotta let them live their life and figure out for themselves, and also, but you gotta give them the guidance. If you set your kids up with a strong foundation, and all the values and things like that instill in them, then they're gonna go off into the world. They're not gonna listen to everything you say, obviously, and they're gonna try to test and want to see, get their own experiences. But at least they're gonna have that those values and that wisdom that you instilled in them. While they're in it, they know how to navigate it and know how far to go, hopefully, and when to pull back, and then realize like maybe that's really not the route to go at some point. So it's just you're right. You gotta let them. You gotta have a long leash. You can't just keep them short. You know what I mean? Like, speaking of relationships and kids, what you thinking about all that? Like,
Me being a dad, being a dad. Love
how many
being a
kids you
dad.
got again?
I got 3.
15. I was like, I got 32 kids.
I got 3. I got 3. I got two boys and a girl. My oldest is about to be 21 next month.
Wow.
And then a 13-year-old and 11-year-old. But
Okay.
Congrats, bro.
my take on raising my kids, just being consistent. I've always just been consistent. So I had to learn, being a dad for the first time, and then when I had the next one, you kind of like pick up the stuff that you learned along the way. As far as all the negative stuff, I didn't, it always comes around with every kid.
Right.
So,
right.
Diapers again. Then now you know how to change diapers, and then you know how to feed them. Then now you know how to start them. Don't start them feeding candy. Start them on vegetables, and then the next one is baby food, and you try to you skip the vegetables because they can choke. It's just you learn along the way. So, I think it's just the time. It's time to me. It's just time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just from my experience. It's time. As far as them learning from you, or you're going to guide them in the right way. And I tell my kids this now: I don't reward bad behavior. So I only reward good behavior. So
Facts. No, I get that.
Yeah.
And you got a couple kids too, all right? We got into it last time.
Yeah, I got 3 boys actually.
Yeah.
2 over here and 1 in Africa.
Yeah.
30-year-olds, 21 or 22, 20.
okay.
Yeah.
The 3 boys, but the last one is different.
Okay.
Different from the boys.
Okay.
It's gay. So
Okay.
Africans. No experience with that.
Okay.
Yeah. My parenting style is, I try to lead by example. You see what your dad's doing, so I want you to be 10 times better than me.
Yeah, we all do. Yeah, we all want to.
Yeah. Do you have a relationship with that one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And he can be annoying. You know how annoying and flamboyant. He'll hear it when I say that. You can be annoying and flamboyant and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's stuff you don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta accept it. This is
Right.
You just think it is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's good you're still in life, because, I mean, you hear so many people like, man, if my son or my daughter, if they were gay, I'd disown them. I wouldn't talk to them again. And I'm like, that's not love. I mean, you still got to be there for them, and you still want to be in their life, even though you may not accept their lifestyle, but you still got that unconditional love for them. You know what I mean? Like still, yeah, and just and pray one day that
like, oh wait, we're gonna pray for your son and stuff. Might as well pray for yourself. My son's good. Whatever he's doing is good. He's not bothering anybody or stuff like that. He's good and very respectful.
yeah.
And the one thing I like about him, man, he can in that house real nice.
Well, you got, there you go. Well, hey, there's some benefits, I guess. You know, like got a good cook and good clean. That's what's up.
Salute you though, bro.
I know we got to jump into this. Let's jump into the elephant in the room. These women. How do you feel about? And anybody could jump in on just the topic of women in general. We love them, but you know, it's what do you feel?
Well, what do you want to know?
Who's married? You married?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you married? You got a wife at the house?
No,
You got a wife at the house?
I mean, yeah, I'm married. I mean, even if you're not married, it's just the differences between a woman.
I'm not married, no.
But the mentality, like psychology. What are your thoughts, like, and why do you feel like so many relationships? I feel like these days are not really working out. You know what I'm saying? Like every other person, so many people I run into is going through something, whether it's a divorce, whether it's breaking up, whether it's. I feel like we're seeing a lot of people staying single these days too. You know what I'm saying? And opting to kind of.
Are you speaking on age groups, or are you speaking on
we could just
society?
I mean, however you want it to go.
whole.
You know, I mean, just yeah. I mean, I don't think it's a specific age group as far as I see. It's just that.
Well,
a lot of it's spiritual too, but go ahead. Baby.
Well, my opinion is, people have options, man. That's just
Is that what
it
it is?
is. And like kids have cell phones now.
Yep.
And teenagers have cell phones, and adults have cell phones. And you know, it's like they have McDonald's like has a adult meal and a kids meal, and then you have the vegan meal. Everybody has options, so it's like when it comes to like relationships or dealing with one person, and then like you said, pastor or somebody raised their kid has been in the house, and all they see is pastor, dad, and mom, and then they turn 18. It's like, I got options, and people would be like, oh, they're going wild. No, they just got options.
Okay, so that's pretty much what it is.
Pretty
And
much
you feel
what
like
it is.
social media had a play in it, like Instagram and like everybody's TikTok. Right?
I think that with money comes options. When you got $1, you have to buy stuff that costs $1. When you got $100, you're not gonna go to the place where everything costs $1. You can go to the mall,
right,
and go to all kind of stores. That's just what it is.
Yeah. No, I guess So there's no more belief in like, okay, I'm gonna just stay loyal to one person and just stay committed.
It is a belief in that. I feel like that's when they say, oh, it's my true love, or this person knows me like a can of paint, or whatever it is. Like you'll find that person that you just match their tone, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like they just like everything about you from head to toe. How you walk, live, dress, how you treat your mom, your dad. Like you'll meet that person, and then other people won't meet that person. So I believe it's still out there. It's just,
you think real love is still there, huh?
Yeah, of course it was. But it's a new version of it. It's not called real love. It's called like, oh, I'm connected to this person. That's the new word. I'm connected.
Do you feel? I'm gonna let you chime in too. You could probably answer this as well. Do you feel like? Do you feel like everyone can be faithful, because there's some people who feel like no one's faithful ever?
I'm gonna let him answer.
Do you believe in that?
I mean, you some can be faithful, some unfaithful.
You think that still exists?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I've seen it. So, speaking from experience.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, in my marriage, I was never really faithful.
Okay.
I was just like, oh.
Let's unpack it, man.
Like you said, options and stuff like that. I'm like, man, every girl smiles. You're like, I like your smile. I like your accent. You're just like, oh, okay. Well, what next then? You know?
Coming off stage, right? So you see, So not everybody's like that, because you have a platform and you have like actual fans, and so you have a celebrity.
That was before now. Now I'm controlled. Now I can be faithful now. Before, but I think that.
Talking about you seen it in your life and you don't want to be messing. When have you seen it then, brother? Like.
When I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
You haven't proven it yet, but you know you can.
I'm looking at the example right in front of me. I'm like, oh, you did that.
So you feel like you can't you can't be faithful then in a relationship.
I mean, Right now, personally, I can be faithful now. Now I'm at that stage.
Have you tested it and have you proven yourself?
Yes, I've tried.
Yes, I tried.
I've done it for 12 days.
Oh man.
I've tried.
Yeah,
I mean, what about you?
Oh man, I got a whole testimony, bro. I don't think we don't got time for that, but yes, this is okay. Let me say this short. This is the real.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, something in my mind ever since I was young. I always felt like when I got married or when I got serious relationship, I'm gonna be super faithful, right? I never will cheat, never did that, and I did that. That's what I did. Got married, never cheated, never did it. Never. And I guess. I don't know if it was seeing my parents stay together for forever and just everything they went through and still stuck it out. I don't know where it just came from somewhere. So I knew that. But, my younger years, early on, just dating, having girlfriends or whatever, you have your little fun here and there. And, then you guys quote unquote break up for a few months and then in those, you go wild and just date, so I've had those periods. But like I said, I always looked at marriage as a true covenant under God, and so I've always kept that inside me to where like I honored that and I respected that and I lived it out. So but it's not easy, like you said. I mean, it's not easy at first, of course, because like you say, until you get to a certain point, right? And you just imagine having a platform, right, where now people are looking at you like, you're a celebrity or something, and then that's where a lot of people can mess up, because it's just easier, I guess, like that. You don't even have to try. So, I don't know.
Communication is key.
Communication is key.
Communication in everything. So if you start your relationship, communication,
Honest communication.
Oh yeah.
Honest
that too.
communication, yeah.
Yes, honest communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's being honest? Like you gotta tell the truth all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like all the time?
All
Yes.
the time.
Like I feel like a person only lies when they're scared.
Exactly.
Like why would you be scared of the person that you're going to bed with, waking up with, or doing anything like that? Like
I
if
agree
you gotta be
with
that type scared, like you should
Tell the
me
truth all
personally,
the time.
Yeah,
Or just be
What
quiet.
about 99%? Maybe 99. Just leave out one little percent. Like, I was at the barbershop. In the meantime, you're buying some sneakers somewhere else. You're like, yeah.
Well, that's
Let's see how you operate, Prince.
that is something that you need a window. You should just say, "Hey, I need 15 minutes. Don't call me."
And they're like, why
instead of
don't
just-
call?
And
Why
then it's
not?
gonna
What
be
are
why,
you
yeah.
doing?
And then what are you doing?
You guys like your me time, your peace. I have clients that he drives with his radio off because that's his only peace,
Okay.
and he does not touch his phone. Like hands-free driving, his phone goes on D&D when he drives, and he likes to hear the road. So
Yeah.
and he ain't lying. He ain't doing nothing bad. He just having his little window of peace.
Hey,
That's real.
I don't know if y'all seen that. It was like on TikTok or something like that. But it was like some clip of this dude was like sleeping in his car. He was just like knocked out, and then like the girl walked up to him, was like, "Do do do do, Damien, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And he was like, he just got like, I was just trying to get some rest. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. I seen that.
She was just going off like, "Oh, why don't you come in the house?"
The
then?"
story
Like,
of a marriage,
she
of a
went-
long marriage.
right? She went crazy though. She went around the car, unlocked the car, would not get us. It was obvious like he just needed a break from. that
Well, so
house,
that's the
like,
differences between men and women in general, right? It's like men, we're super simple. We don't have a whole lot of words. A lot of times, we're not trying to tell our whole day. And I woke up at this time. This happened. Da, 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 da. Like a woman will go through her whole day and tell you
And
deep,
Francesca went to.
right? And then we're just like, man, we just be tired. We don't operate that way. So, it just trying to get some peace. That's all we want. We're very simple. Want to come home, sit on the couch, relax after a long day, and put on a game or watch TV and just chill. And we'll listen to the wife, for a little bit, but then, sometimes it could be a lot. Yeah. It's just like, okay, the stories don't never really end,
The next day.
right. And so that's what happened. But yeah, it's just
I don't think that's for everybody. I feel like
true.
like you said, men like their peace, but there's that one person that everybody will come across in their life to where they add to your peace.
Exactly.
Like let's just say you go home and you like to go sit on the couch and watch TV, but this one person, when you get home, your food's ready, your slippers right there, your towels ready for your shower, and it's like she making you get to your piece a little easier.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like as far as like,
But that's a rare breed. Do they still make that model? They don't make that. That model went out back in '98.
Honest communication. Some men don't on their way home, like you get off work and be like, just drive home. Are you home yet? Or driving home. Hey, do you mind getting this ready for me? Or you got the food done? Yeah, I'm on my way home. You say it 4 or 5 times to a person who really like appreciates you and values you. They're gonna end up doing it automatically, and then you'll start getting the phone calls when you get off work, like or text, "Hey, I got everything ready for you on your way home. Dinner's done." You gonna start driving a little faster,
right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
no, I get it.
The communication, honestly. No, everybody's on their phone before they get home. Like, I'm gonna go get a haircut.
Fix my eyebrows or whatever.
And then they go into the shoe store. Food getting cold. It's a problem when you get home. You didn't say you was going to get some shoes. Well, I didn't think it would be a problem. That's where stuff started going this way. Then
I didn't think.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds right. There's a few people that operate, women that are like, it's
picking their own battles, man. You're just picking them.
Yeah.
Especially if you know your person like that. Like just like how you say, like the first couple calls, like, hey, I'm about to be on my way home. I'm pretty sure, like, even if it was vice versa or something like that, it'll click in somebody's head, like, my loved one's on the way home. I want to make sure that they have an even better day. You know, like, I know they probably hungry. They don't really get to eat. You know, you think more ahead for not only them. Like, what would I like? What would I like for somebody to do for me? You know,
right.
And if it's that, then you know your other. Like, and that's like, because a person, like a woman shouldn't just be a piece for the man. You know, like the man has to be a piece for the woman at the same time. But
let me interject, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
I take you two never been married, right?
Never have.
That answers my question. That's why you guys have this.
What's the difference then?
Okay, so let me say. So all that sounds good, and I get it. It's ideal. It's a Proverbs 31 woman, and even better. But those are super hard to find. It even talks about in the Bible. It is so hard to find that type of woman. And this is what I'm saying. What you're saying does exist today. In the first 6 months of a relationship. Now, try being married 2 years. Try being married 5 years. Try being married 10 years. Try being married 25 years.
Okay. And I can't.
Then if you still getting that treatment, then you are one in a million. You know, you are blessed to have a woman like that. But trust me, it's very rare that same type of energy is going to last 10, 5, 10, 6, 20, you know what I'm saying? So until you get to that point, then come holler at me like, this is, hey, how did you do it? What's going on?
I've talked
then
to
you can write a book.
I have a couple of clients who've been with their wives for that many years.
Okay.
And I talked to them, I asked them questions. And this particular guy said, man, she always has everything ready for me since we was 19 years old.
Okay.
She still does it.
Right.
And
no, I'm not saying it don't exist, but it's few and far. So how many? You said one.
I said I have a few clients that are like
a
that.
Few of them.
Just this
Richard
one
guy.
It
happens a lot.
You know, there's just this one guy. He just, I don't even look at another woman. He says sometimes he probably gazes, but when he looks and like see their prettiness and be like, yeah, but Shirley gonna have everything ready for me when I get home. I'd rather have everything ready for me when I get home.
No, that's good. No, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
When you got your,
exactly.
And when you got your mind on your woman like that, like marriage or not, this is my opinion, marriage or not, you're gonna be that type of man. Like I don't care how long, because I know I've seen people date for years. Like even I'll use my sister example. Like she's been married for years, and they're always on their stuff. They back and forth, but they know what each other likes. You know, like they've been doing it for years. I have like aunties and uncles that still do the same thing too. Like they it's people that do come to that, like have that and know, and just like they say this I will die for this. I will live and die for this. You know, and that's the kind of I feel like going into a relationship, no matter if it's marriage or anything like that. Because if you're in the right mind frame, even a dating situation should be looked at as marriage. I feel like in a way, you know, like because loyalty that leads on, you know, especially if you can handle your loyalty just in a dating phase. Yeah. Like when you do get married, you know you're gonna have that because you represented when it was nothing between you and like when it was like when you're still, I guess you can call it a sinner, or in that lifestyle, whatever it is, like you didn't have something that lock you down. But when you get to that and you have God on your hand, like on your hand, and you still decide to do that, like that's when I think. And I haven't been there yet, but that's when, well, in certain situations, like where you should really just value the situation, like the whole situation. Like, am I doing something? Like, or should we talk more? Or, let's get to counseling, because I want to, if I love this person, I want to make this last until I'm
No,
dead,
I get that. I definitely get that. It's all about making it last, and I get that. But how many, realistically, man, I feel like 99% of, keep it real, most men that or heard of, there may be a few, majority of them, I would say even people would take a chance at cheating on whoever they're with. And if they haven't done it, I feel like there's a point in a relationship where they can get to that they would take that chance. Unfortunately, I'm not saying this is the way to do, because very few people. So you have to figure out, why wouldn't a person cheat? So it's a conviction. It's not really convicted from a person. It's convicted from God or within. If you don't have that connection, then I feel like what else would prevent you in a certain situation, right? You might be thinking like, oh, I will never do this, never do this. Okay, so like get a big argument, blah, blah. It's all bad. You go on a trip with your friends, or, Mexico or Caribbean girls trip, fellas trip, while not partying, things happen, right? You meet supposedly the person on your drink, you know what I'm saying? Right. It could lead to things, right? But unless I feel you have that strong foundation of Christ and God in your life, and you understand that the covenant and the true bond of it, that will hold you from doing it. Just my opinion. Like, I feel like without that, it's a lot easier to have outside, relationships with another partner.
And so that's your raise, I think.
It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that wasn't the question. The question was
women.
No, men or women. Like, so maybe I'm not framing it. So do you feel there are a lot of people are loyal or committed, or do you feel like most people are cheating, have cheated, or there's a possibility they would? So you talking just in general?
You talking about nowadays?
Nowadays. Now, oh yeah, 2026, brother.
My opinion is, people cheat in relationships. People cheat for retaliation, or they cheat for opportunity.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
But what's the percent? I'm just saying in general.
What percent?
Of relationships today, where there's definitely infidelity, there's cheating going on.
Well, I'm gonna say, out of 100%,
whether it's a man or a woman or both,
out of 100%, depend on the level of cheating. I'm gonna say like
level cheating is
because some people have different levels of cheating. You can give somebody a phone number, is cheating.
Yeah.
You can go have lunch with somebody, is cheating.
People have work wives and husbands.
Because
to me, that's cheating.
That's of course.
That's
a phone, but it's anything that could lead to that. Because that's just what was the song that said that's just a phone number, any type of those exchanges, flirting. Those are windows, those are doors opening to that. It could happen. It is right. So anything you wouldn't want your other person to see, or you do in front of you, or it's something that you would hide or keep from them, is cheating. So in the world today, I say 99%, unfortunately.
I was going to say 99%. It's not 1%.
I say 80%.
No, it's more than that.
It's more than that,
99%.
It's 99. Because just know how many dudes you know, bro. I know. I mean, I don't know not one. I might know one, and I don't want to put everybody on blast, but person that I know, unfortunately, that's married, I've never seen or heard of stepping out. Everybody else I've known, I've worked with, done business with, that I know, especially in my old job, bunch of married people still having girlfriends at the job, having boyfriends at the job, doing this, and or if they have it, the way they talk is like, if the opportunity presented itself, they're doing it. So I mean, that's just from what I've seen, my experiences.
Everybody talks about they want a dream car, they'll never get it.
I know. I know one dude who's faithful. Like one dude. Everybody I know is just one person.
That's sad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like.
And we're not
just
I
one.
know a lot of faithful guys.
I just one.
How do you know?
I know a lot. Like Because it's only cheating if you get caught.
Oh,
First of all, and like
here we go.
And you can't tell on nobody if
Are you
don't
speaking
tell
from
it,
experience?
You can only tell yourself.
So it's not cheating if you're not caught.
I mean, what you don't know, what you don't know is not gonna hurt you. What you don't know is not gonna
Yes,
hurt
it does
you.
because it's gonna bleed into the
How?
relationship some
Yeah,
kind of
it's
way
not
somehow.
Trust me, there are skeletons in people's men and women's closets that you'll never even find out about. Like I've seen people years later sit in my chair and be like, man, I just found out that my uncle's really like
Classic.
type stuff.
Yeah. Classic. Yeah.
Years later.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm talking about these people are grown, like in their 40s, man. Like the kids are in their 40s. Yes, so people keep stuff in their grave for a very long time.
They do.
And then nobody will ever know, but that's why I say 80%, because like
So 80% that
there are people,
that get caught. So there's also so that's why I say
There you go.
everybody's not a cheater. The ones who get caught.
the ones who get caught are, but
the
so
cheaters?
I like I'm saying the other 19% are cheating, but they just haven't been caught yet. In my
We won't know.
according to my
No one will
statistics.
ever know.
So technically,
So technically 99% back over.
And we're all men here, right?
Well, of course.
So I'm pretty sure we have kids or whatever. It takes about 5 strokes to have a kid. Right?
Is that
Right or
scientific? I have no idea.
5.5, but you know, 5.5.
Right or wrong? Okay,
So
so
what, I got 3 children. That's why.
okay, so
15
so
strokes.
if they say, "Oh, well,
Wait, time out, slow.
hold on."
Wait a minute, where are we going with this? This is a G-rated show, but
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I
5
mean, the time
strokes,
you talking
what?
about cheating. If I was only there for like 5 minutes, how could I could have done anything? And the dummies or men and women to be like, well, okay, I guess he is telling the truth. You nigga do a lot in 3 minutes.
yeah.
Whoever gets caught. So 80% of people are cheaters. The other 20% never even, they don't do that stuff. And it's like,
They do it, but they don't do it. Okay,
They
but
do
okay,
it,
I'm
but-
like this. If you're with somebody a long period of time, and they've been cheating the whole time, at some point, unless they're forcing themselves not to see it and be blinded, or don't care and doing it themselves, they're gonna know. They're gonna be aware that something's gonna look fun. They're gonna have that feeling, that gut feeling, and they're gonna know that that person is cheating. So it's gonna be up to them to confront it, or to just like ignore it and act like it's not happening
back
and
to what
continue
I
to do what
said.
they're doing. So that doesn't solve the problem either.
which goes back to what I said. You say are people in love or they're connected.
So that's sad. Isn't that depressing? No, don't that depress
This
you?
is what the generation, just what we're going
But it
into.
don't have to be though. It's a fallen generation, bro.
And
This is what it
that's
is,
why
though, too.
that's why I stay to myself, because I don't want to hurt or I want to find my person.
Do you want to get married?
I want someone who blends with me. I don't want to get married is like, okay, well, I'm gonna marry her because of X, Y, and Z. No, I want the feeling of like, I can't spend the rest of my life without this person. I want it to come out. It ain't gonna just be like, well, we got this and this and this, and it'll be greater if we go with this. No, I'm like, you know what? I can't survive. I can't move without this person.
Yeah.
That'll make me want to get married, and I want it to come out like that. Until then, I can move and survive by myself.
Yeah. And focus on business.
That's it. So the whole boyfriend and girlfriend, like either I'm gonna find my partner that's gonna blend, or I'm just gonna focus on my kids and me. That whole play the game of that title of all that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. It's not for everybody for sure.
At this level of my life.
And it's not. No one. You don't have to get married, man. You can definitely stay.
Quick question though. So you got 3 children? By the same.
No, three different moms.
So all 3 you never connected?
I did young,
Okay.
out of high school, in a party scene, connected,
Okay.
and then a good friend, and then we didn't grow together. We grew apart.
Okay.
So Yeah, I connected with them.
Okay.
But,
Are you still friends or?
Oh yeah, I get along with all of them, or most of them.
Mm-hmm.
But we get along good. Good co-parenting. I mean, because I do my part.
Good.
If I didn't do my part, I would probably be in the court system if I didn't do my part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh
Good-
my
good
goodness.
father.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to sneeze a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it's me and my ex are like, it was messy in the beginning, but right now I consider her like my best friend.
Yeah, that's
One of my
here.
best friends.
That's
So I
awesome.
got like maybe 6 best friends, but yeah. And she's very supportive. Yeah. Even what I do, she comes to the shows. At times I joke about the whole situation and stuff like that. And
Yeah, that's how mine are. My last 2 kids' moms they're like mine. I can depend on them for anything, and they can depend on me for anything.
That shows that maturity right there. You know what I'm saying? And on both parts, both parts. Because a lot of times it's one or the other. Unfortunately, a lot of times they call it's the baby mama who's it's all bad. It's
Baby
just
mama
it's just drama. It's just never good.
Depends on how it ended and how it started and how you guys grow after the fact.
Sure. And a lot of it falls on the man. And I look back at it like it falls on the man. Like we have to step up and, like you said, it goes back to being honest, straight up, and talk and being mature about it, and just not letting our emotions get involved. So that's a lot of it too. Like when because they're gonna be who they're gonna be. They're gonna do whatever. But it traps us to start reacting based on them. So now we're yelling. Now it's just a big old hot scene. And then it makes everything just worse. Whereas if as a man, we should just not be affected or get emotional in it and just stay calm. And, as we see the moods diminish if we continue being a certain way, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now that I look back at it, I see, cause I dealt with that before, so.
Oh no, that's a whole different story for me. Because it's and again, like when it depends on too, like where you're at in your like the maturity of when you meet the person too, like because it can be up to the man, but it can also be on the woman, like because they know that they can do what they like.
Yeah.
If anything happens, it's the man's fault. Like usually that's how it happens. Even though if like say you support and do everything that you got to do for your kid, but at one point. Your new girl is amazing. You happy as heck, and then your kids end up calling her mom or or whatever they don't like to get it.
I dealt with all that.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's where it might not it might not matter where y'all end it because y'all could end it like oh man I'm gonna be with you but then still it's like same thing as like what people see on their phone. Whatever they get put in their mind, you gonna start thinking. So if they thinking that if it's some things that they see on their phone or something like that or whatever it is that got in their mind, like, oh, it's a competition between me and this person now because they're gonna use that. And then a person that doesn't have maturity, they're gonna try to figure out every single aspect to make this person's and that person's life horrible. Yeah. Right. And forgetting the whole aspect of y'all got a kid together. Yeah. Why? Why do it?
And it's never fair at the courts. The courts is always they go get the man. They always side with the woman. Yeah. The court systems aren't favorable. I don't know if you can you ever been through that? Did you ever have to go through any of that?
No.
Oh, good for you. Good for you, brother.
It was a mutual agreement and stuff like that. And I mean, I tried. I was actually going to go through that stuff, but I went home. I had all the paperwork, file and stuff like that. I slept. I woke up in the morning. I'm like, do I really have to do this? And it just, believe it or not, it kept on getting better with each day. Each day it got better. It got better. It got better.
What do you think it was though? What contributed to that? Was it the way you were dealing with it or what? What do you?
I mean, I was just trying to be like every other man, just mad, and stuff like that, and how could she do this to me and stuff like that? Even if I wasn't faithful, I was just anger, Yeah. Then I said, I don't have place for anger in my heart.
Right.
I got to throw that away and then just look at stuff differently, and look at the kids like, okay, I need to do this for my children.
Sure.
Because I don't want my kids thinking I'm an asshole for a dad,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and that really helped.
Yeah.
And now that my kids are grown, they see it and they can tell like, oh, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, we could shift gears a little bit. Tell me a little bit. I know you don't got too much time, but let's talk about like business been good, everything good, anything going on at the
business
shop.
been-
We gonna open up another Slick Rick somewhere in Fresno.
No,
or
I don't think so. But if the opportunity presents itself, yeah. But business been good, man. It's
Good.
Just,
Tell me about being a boss though, like employee. I mean,
it's actually getting better. It's like a family. We're like a family. So the boss stuff is just more directly handling situations and things like that. But other than that, each of my barbers are adults. They're parents. They are business owners of their own brand. They grind every day. So I gotta respect them as adults and as like a family member.
Right.
So it just I'm in the position of like being like their big brother in a sense. So I still like check on them. They check on me. It's like I covered where they have to do this and that. That's where I chose to be in this responsibility. But everything is good. It's getting better.
Does it feel like a lot of weight on your shoulders when you are the owner and everything is like you?
At times, but I make it such fun every day with my character and the last time how I grew up. So it's like I don't think it's weight, man. I like being in the position I'm in because like it's the kids and it's the younger generation that respect that comes in. Even when adults that come in, just the respect makes me want to just be more consistent with it. You know what I mean? So even though I have bad days, there's a client that comes in and really asks me how am I doing or the shop looks nice and Prince, how you been? I saw you this morning. It just switch up my whole little whatever was bothering me.
No, that's real. That's real. What's your key to success, man? Like to anybody like that's in their 20s, 30s, or whatever, they're like, man, I want to be a business owner, or I might even want to own a barbershop or open one. Like, what keeps it?
What keeps it going is consistency, man. It's just every day. Like I wake up thinking about it. I go to sleep thinking about it. Like even when I'm on vacation, I'm still checking on it. It's just consistency. But I would say like at some point in young people's life, like it'll hit you. Sometimes it'll hit them young, it'll hit them middle age, it'll hit them old. Like you're being yourself and you're doing something that you like, and then like you can take care of your family with it. So it's like why not keep doing it? And it'll just get better. It's like it's the whole world, it's the whole nation. So somebody's gonna like you, then the next year 5 people like you, the next year 50 people like you, and like you just stick to it. So like when I realized that, so when I go places, they be like, "Oh, you're the barber." How you know me? But after so many years of it, like I like being called that now. So I just use it to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? So like if people know you for being a real estate agent, and then like, oh, I'm tired of being this. Then they be like, oh, why don't you go back to it? And it's like, oh, I got tired of it. So where's your love for what you like to do? Or is that just something you're trying out? You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that someone's good at, just stick with it, get better at it. And like if people like what you're doing, or cooking or construction or whatever it is, like trust me, there's kids and there's babies coming up and word of mouth, and you growing your brand and business, you will be successful. Right. So just stick with it.
Stick with it. Then also a big part is relationships, like just meeting people and just letting people know what you do. That's just showing people that you care and you can help them however you do.
One thing that I feel like jail or whatever it is moving away can't take away from us as humans is our memory. So that's why it's good to like introduce yourself, like you said, network. People don't forget. They'll scroll by, but like he just said, y'all remember seeing that reel? Everybody I seen it. You don't forget nothing.
You don't forget it.
That's why I try to go into every day when I meet people, like let them know or that who I am, and even if they don't, will remember meeting me. Right. So that's it.
That's what's up. Last question on that, and then I got a question for you too. Go ahead.
I got a question. So how long you been a barber for?
I've been cutting since I was 14.
14? Oh man. So if you had to put a figure, how many haircuts have you done?
Man,
Because you could use an edge up too. You could use a little
throughout my
clean.
life.
yeah.
I say I cut about 200 to 250 people a month.
Wow. No way.
And that's for the past.
And that's just you, not your barbers included?
That's just me.
That's just you.
That's just me.
Wow.
So it's like 10 people a day
Yeah.
on average, and I'm working 6 days a week. So I'm saying like a low number.
I feel like hair is I don't got hair, but I hear from people who get their haircuts. They say, man, I feel like these days, barbers do something to your hair where it grow back a lot faster. Like they need a haircut every 2 days. They feel like they said back in the day you get a haircut, it lasts you about 2 weeks. Now it's only a few days. Is that true?
It depends on depends on the weather. To be honest, man.
You wake up the next day like, man, it's already growing back. Like I just got cut yesterday.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's funny,
So are you putting some chemicals to make it grow fast?
No.
If so, can I go by there just to get a little top
Right,
off?
I could use some in the front. You know.
Yeah, but hair grows on average like 10 to 14 days.
Who cut your hair?
Carlos, my buddy Carlos.
Okay, you don't cut your own.
No.
Okay.
Those days are over.
So does Carlos work at your shop?
Nah, he owns Elite Barber Studios.
So you don't. I can get messy now. I'm gonna stop.
Go ahead.
I'm just kidding. Why you don't you have your own barber? You know, somebody in your.
Because, like I tell them, me and Carlos used to work at a shop together. He was cutting my hair back in 2017.
Okay.
And
Just stuck
I
with him.
like the way he cut hair. I can go sit down and I ain't gotta look at my cut twice.
Right.
So that's just
Makes
me.
sense.
That's my loyalty.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Shout out to Carlos.
you're 100% loyal to Carlos.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can ask anybody. I will wait a month for him.
Wow.
So
That's
question-
nice.
My own hands won't even touch my face.
So question, wait. So how many barbers do you have like working with you, or
I have
you an employee? I'm new.
5 barbers and 1 braider.
Nice. So do you like do anything like a barber school over there, or
No, I don't do no barber school. But
would you
I
ever?
taught a class for like Milan comes by, or an apprenticeship class will come by, and I'll do like a demo haircut to show them certain techniques. But that's about it.
You ever?
Cool.
Would you take someone under your wing, like a young?
I did that.
Apprentice?
Yeah, I did that. Would I do it again? They have to be willing to listen and to learn.
Let's talk about. I kind of touched on the last podcast about people that are successful, whatever they do, and to respect someone as a mentee should have, and you know, it's really big. Like people who are successful love to help and give information that they to a youngster that's coming up, but they have to, like you said, be willing to learn. What other things you felt like went wrong in that?
Well, nothing. I did. One of my barbers is a barber. He got his license, but it wasn't easy. I had to like make sure. I wasn't afraid to tell him what he was doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you have to. You can't just let them go do what they want. So when teaching, he showed up every day, and even though he wasn't doing everything right, but he eventually did because he showed up. So the showing up was half of it.
That's it.
And the other half was me like telling him he's wrong here. You need to do this faster here. You need to learn your customer service here. You need to do this, that. So he was willing to learn.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't like
No,
not
not
that
willing to
constructive
learn.
criticism. They're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. I was just
Or what a lot of people do too, they'll get a little bit and they think they got everything. So then they'll run off and try to do their own and think they got everything they need, and then they realize, no, you just got a little piece. It sounded, you know something, but it's so much to it. Kennedy, what about you, man? What would you say to someone that's want to start something, like they've always had a dream of doing something, but they feel like they're maybe getting a little older and afraid to even start going after whatever they've always wanted to do. You know, like
Go ahead, just start. It's
Just
never
go.
too late.
never too late. Yeah.
Just start. It's never too late, and enjoy it.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
You gotta enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you gotta give your all. Like
How old were you when you started comedy?
Oh man, that was like 7 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just, I mean, I've always been drawn to comedy. So
Yeah.
and family functions, they all think I'm funny, stuff like that, and so
So you never did nothing on stage before 7 years ago? Like you never thought about being a comedian? Like this?
I mean, just karaoke, stuff like that. Yeah. And,
Singing?
Yeah.
Oh, funny songs or just singing? Or you sing? Let's go. Let's hear something. We got a platform. Go.
I can't sing.
American Idol might might see you right now.
like I said, karaoke. You only do it when you're drunk. And I only do 2 songs: Buffalo Soldier and Night Shift. That's it.
Oh, Commodores.
Yeah.
What you know about the Night Shift? That's a great song.
Yeah, I know
I love
that
that
song. Word for word. I know all Bob Marley songs.
How's it go again?
Word for word, huh?
Not gonna catch you. Huh? I got some water for you. I don't got no alcohol.
Oh yeah. But
And so, how did that go from singing karaoke to like, okay, comedy? How did that switch?
I run into David Glass. So we're just
okay.
talking, and he's like, "You got some funny stories." You know, I'll tell him like my situation. He's like, "That is funny. Have you tried open mic comedy?" I'm like, I ain't bothered. And then he kept on telling me like, I used to do comedy. I did this in Vegas. I did this in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. So I got tired of that. So eventually found like open mic, and he was like, "Oh, I found this place. I'm gonna go only if you're coming with me." So I said, "Okay, well, let me go try it." And I went, tried it, you know, and
Anybody laugh the first time?
They were just looking at me like, "What the hell is he talking about?" My accent. I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Okay." I mean, I said some stuff, you know. I told the story about my name and stuff like that, and they were just like, "Okay." I could tell like the old Pazo, you know. But Danny, I know you met Danny, white dude, from the Chicos. You know, I was like, "This things you're talking about, you know, they're kind of funny, but nobody can understand what you're saying. So maybe you need to pronounce them." Said words a different way, yeah. So I kept on going, and then it grew on me. You know, I fell in love.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Oh man, that's a big one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, you mean alive or?
I mean, all time. Just all, yeah.
I mean, the old time is Richard.
Hey,
Richard.
Yeah, Richard and Mr. Cosby, man. I grew up on that.
Really?
Man. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up on that,
Yeah,
man.
Bill was
The first comedy record I heard was Bill Cosby's record, and the scene about God talking to Noah, telling him how to go build the ark.
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
That was funny. I was 8 years old
Wow.
when I heard that, and that was so funny.
Right.
So ever since then, I got tickled. You know, I like to laugh. You know, I like to laugh, and I mean, even Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin was funny to me. You know?
Oh, you go way back, man, huh? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
old. Come
That's
on.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
58. I'm old.
Yeah,
I'm
you're 60. I forgot about
seen it
that.
all.
Yeah.
I used to watch TV until the red lines come on. And Africa only had one channel.
One channel in Africa?
Yes. In my country, one channel. So it would start at 5 p.m. and go for 11 p.m.
And whatever was on, that's what you watch.
Yeah, you watch 2 cartoons in the beginning from 5 to 6, 2 cartoons. Then they start showing some other stuff. And then the news at 7 and maybe a movie, stuff like that. Yeah. By 11 p.m. And he was black and white.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
I think the first comedy record I heard was my dad. He had it, and I shouldn't have been listening to it. I was like 10.
Eddie Murphy.
Robin Harris.
Yeah.
Robin Harris was hilarious back in the day. Yeah, you don't know about Robin Harris? He was in Do the Right Thing. He was the old man on the stoop.
Are you kidding me?
Baby Kids.
Oh yeah.
Baby Kids. Yeah. Okay.
Kids died in house party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the drip.
What you know? Oh, you got a young. You young? What you 29? That's what he said.
No, I'm 43.
I know.
Still young.
But you don't remember them, huh? Yeah. But yeah, no, I love comedy. When's your next show while we talking about it? You got a show coming up?
We should be. I'm not too sure. Maybe another show at the Chicos.
The Chicos?
Yeah, but we're supposed to do a show with Julian and Gilroy.
Okay, but when's the Chico show?
It's every Friday.
Friday? Okay, so
Yeah.
this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday. But my bad. This Friday we're gonna do a thing at David Buster's.
David Bust.
Yeah.
I thought Thursday. Tonight was David Bust. They switched
It's Wednesdays.
Oh,
But,
Wednesdays.
I think something's happened to Chico, so we're gonna move the show to.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's.
Yeah, come check them out, y'all.
Yeah.
David
I know.
Buster's.
Yeah, David Buster's. Yeah, you just pull up or whatever.
Yeah.
You just say Triple K sent you. You don't even have to say that. As soon as I see you, they'll be like, you know why you're here.
Okay.
They'll be like, we know why you're here. They'll be like, it's either David or Kennedy. Which one is it? Yeah.
You know what? Real quick on the comedians. I don't know if this is true. You're in that comedy world, right? Community. Someone said a long time ago, like a lot of comedians deep down are like depressed. I don't know if you guys ever heard that. They really, so they use comedy to kind of mask the deep down. So I don't know if you've seen any of that, like in the comedy community, like guys that are kind of really down and out, but they're just, I don't know. I don't know. If that's true
Everybody's depressed.
Yeah, I was
The only difference with a comedian is, because you're laughing all the time and telling jokes, people think, you don't have stuff bothering you.
Yeah.
I mean, at times I wake up, I'm like, am I really doing the right thing? Am I showing my kids? I got a grandbaby now, so I'm like, oh man, is my grandbaby gonna look at me like, oh, my grandfather, man,
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And you just, even some personal stuff, you're like personal growth, you're like, I could have done better. But then again, I tell myself, this is why I live my life the way it is. Like there's no tomorrow.
Right.
That part.
Yeah, no, I get it. But a lot of that depression, you know what it comes from? I've learned lack of gratitude for what you have and what you're doing. But also a lot of depression comes from, I guess, selfishness in a sense, because whenever you're only focusing on yourself, you start thinking about all the things you could have or should have been doing. But if you always operate thinking about other people and helping and serving other people, wake up, wow, okay, who can I help? What can I serve? What can I do? A lot of times that you're not focused. The focus is not, your mind's not thinking about yourself and what's your lack of. You're just helping about giving and looking to help someone else. So I think sometimes it does come from there. I mean, if you think about when you do help people, how much it makes you feel good. You're like, man, that they're better off, or helping a homeless person. Oh man, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in those moments, remember, you don't feel a sense of depression after that. You help somebody else less fortunate, you're not gonna be like, man, life sucks. You're like, no, I felt, man. Hopefully, and they're like, and they're appreciative too. Like, oh man, I felt the heart. It hit the heart. Like, oh, that's so. Some of it does come from that, man. It just I think we should focus on more people.
I'll tell you like a little personal situation. Transferred when I was trying to transfer back to Fresno when I moved back.
Yeah,
it took me like a year to get the transfer. So I used to work in Santa Clara.
Okay.
But live in Fresno, so at times I was.
You talking about for Kaiser?
Yeah.
Okay.
It took a minute for me to get the transfer and stuff like that. And at times I was like sleep in my car.
No way. Yeah. Really?
I was like, I was like, oh man, I got tired of getting rooms and stuff like that. It was getting expensive.
So you were in renting rooms?
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I gotta make myself really uncomfortable to get comfortable. I thought
keep that fire burning.
Yes, but I thought it's gonna take a minute. So I was like, oh man, and so that was kind of depressing. I was like, man, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I felt it, but one of my best friends was even telling me like, why are you doing this to yourself? But I was like, I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. And when the chance finally hit, I got the transfer to Fresno, and I was like, okay, well, yeah. That's the time I even stopped, like, doing comedy and stuff like that.
Sure, you're on a grind for real.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, let me focus on this work thing. Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
Almost like maybe 6 months.
In the car? No way. So you were homeless?
Practically. I tell jokes about that as well. Yeah. It was it was funny. Now this is how I used to do it. 24-hour fit gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 24 hours. Yeah, so that's where I would shower.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
So the first day I was like, oh man, but you go over there, you park outside. It's summer. You park outside. Everybody sleeps in the car apparently over there.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, oh wow. Keep going. Yeah, and I see like a whole family, man, in a car. Now this is funny. This is what made me look like, okay, I think I'm okay now. Husband, wife, and the daughter, and the dog in a car.
What?
Yes. I was like, oh wow. I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Right.
Yeah, like, oh man, this is crazy.
Wait, a husband, a dog? Who was that?
I don't know what the situation was, man, but
where did you park at?
Just outside the gym. Park outside the gym.
Just park right there at the gym?
Yeah, just park outside the gym. You just sleep in the car,
No tow truck or nothing came and got you, huh?
It's 24 hours, so they don't even check over there. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And then it was just funny. And then to take the shower, the mother will take the little girl into the shower area and stuff like that.
Oh, that's sad.
I know, and I seen them in the pool. Not that I was watching them, but I would run into them all the time.
Yeah. Y'all were neighbors.
Yes, exactly. We were neighbors. And then there was another neighbor who was the ex-Dove Tesla. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he would just open that stuff up and take his suit out and stuff. I started just getting dressed over there, put a tie on.
Wait, who?
Exactly. I'm like, this dude, I'm just watching this guy like,
yeah,
he just whatever gym stuff he comes out, you know, takes it off, starts getting dressed, suit and tie, gets in the car, and when I come back in the evening, he's right there watching whatever he's watching and stuff like that, and sleeps.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like, oh wow. You know, it went on for a little bit, but I was like, oh man, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how long I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, it became a lifestyle.
Yeah,
Man,
and that was kind of depressing. And then the other day I was laughing.
But you started making good money though, right? Like
I mean, it made sense. Money-wise, it made sense. But then just the hustle.
You didn't want to get an apartment or nothing? Or
I tried to get rooms and stuff like that.
But you were doing it intentionally some of the time?
Yeah, personally, it was intentionally. Then I got a little bit comfortable, you know, because it was working out for me. You know,
right. But how are you comfortably sleeping in the car? What kind of car you have, bro?
It's a Ford Taurus, like a police car. The big ones. Man. Yeah, it's nice and big in the back. So I tell my cousin, like, you won't believe how comfortable this thing is.
It really was comfortable.
Yes. I mean, at the beginning, it wasn't comfortable, but it became comfortable in my bed. And I got a memory foam bed and stuff like that.
Now, did you even work out at the gym?
Yeah.
So you would work out?
I mean, I would work out. But then you would get so tired. You're like, oh, man, yeah. But I just work out. And I had all the setup, put tablet and stuff like that, and watch everything.
What year was this?
This is, summer last year.
Last year?
Yeah, summer last year. I remember I watched the NBA finals last year. Most of it in my car.
In the car, on your phone?
I had like
on a tablet.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you invite anybody over? You ever had guests? I don't know.
I did. Believe it or not, I did.
You did?
I'm like, well, you really doing this?
It's like, come, let's watch the game.
Yeah, she was like, you really doing this in your car? I'm like, yeah, this is what I do. I was like, are you crazy, you know?
Yeah. What? Was it it was a female guest?
Yeah, it was a female,
Were you dating this girl?
No, kind of. We just met and we're just talking. And she was like, so what are you doing? So she didn't believe when I told her that.
Yeah.
You know, so I go, I got to see this space. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll show you, you know.
So so what happens next? Like, so you're in there 6 months. Then how did you find your first place, or how did that?
No. I had a place over here. So I'll drive from here to go to work in Santa Clara.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
So
okay.
I'll drive. So when I go over there, like I used to work like 3 days a week. So when I go to work, I'm like, okay, we ain't spending money on the rooms.
That's true. Yeah. Just to save.
Yeah. And just the driving, man. Yeah, I'll leave like.
I'm sure that they wouldn't put you up and they wouldn't get it like a little room. I guess it was on your own, huh? It was they're not gonna cover
no. It was on
lodging or nothing.
No, it was on my own. It was.
Why you just didn't stay in the hospital, bro? I'm sure there was an empty room with no patients.
Of course I can do
that. A big old hospital.
I know I can do that, but as soon as they put a patient in the room, guess what? They're gonna find you in the room. Then you're gonna get fired.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
Like, this is a new patient? No, it's Kennedy.
Oh no, it's Kennedy. They're like, oh wow, you sleep. Yeah.
Well, we're out of beds. We got somebody sleeping, and
yeah.
Or you might mess around. They think you're another patient and willing you to operation or something. Hold on.
Oh yeah. They're gonna cut your leg off. Oh man, like, what happened?
Like, not knowing you're just in there sleeping. They're like thinking
like, what happened? Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a great story though.
I know, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I had exciting neighbors. It was quite interesting.
Yeah. So then you started over here at Fresno, Kaiser, and how things been over there? What's the worst part of the job? Like,
I mean, the worst part is just maybe trying to do too much for people, you know, because we just think in the healthcare, you think you're gonna heal everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you just think bad.
Yeah.
That's the nature of being unhealthy is different.
Sure.
When people get sick, you know, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that look. Like you've seen that look. Like you're like, oh man,
they're not gonna make it. Yeah, that could be tough. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but what's the deal with healthcare, brother? Why is it so expensive? And have you ever seen someone, unfortunately, not get the help that they needed because they didn't have the proper insurance or they couldn't afford it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's. I mean, I can't, because of HIPAA rules, I can't really speak on that. But all I can say is all I've seen is because I've been with Kaiser even as my provider.
Yeah.
Forever. So
me too.
That's all I know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's all I know. But I hear horror stories. You know, like, oh, if you go to this hospital, you use this provider. And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've seen, like, you know, people posting stuff like, oh, I don't believe. I mean, people post stuff about Kaiser as well. You know?
Yeah, they do. You know, it just. Yeah, it's. I think it's criminal how expensive It really is, to be honest, right?
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean, like I say, you might say expensive, but I mean, I work for them, so I really don't feel the.
so you get a discount then, huh? Or
Yeah,
something?
I get a discount.
You don't get free healthcare, do you?
I mean, that's.
Well, I mean, I guess so.
We pay something, but it's not a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You cover it, right?
It's just like being a pilot of a plane.
Right.
You don't need a plane ticket to get on the plane.
Right. I never thought about the people there. I'm sure that the medical is just, it's covered, and you're covered like any other job.
Oh, yeah.
But yours is just with
Just-
Kaiser. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just different, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about the funniest experience. Is there a
hospital?
funny experience you ever had? It just at the job, whether Santa Clara, whether here, just if you could think of something.
There's really been so many, man. I can't.
Are you a jokester at work? Do you joke around with everybody, the nurses and doctors, and just
I try, but
to lighten up?
At times I know my place.
Mm-hmm.
But if people recognize me, they'll be, hey, I've seen you or whatever. Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I try to be, believe it, I try to be serious at work.
Oh, got it. So you keep it serious. Yeah. So you don't invite all your coworkers
I
to
do,
see you?
some I do. I mean, I've invited a couple of coworkers to my shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some I do, and that's a different. I'm like, oh, you really? I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. I'm sure they've seen your viral videos too, man. You've been viral a few times.
Yeah, they've seen that. Yeah, it's like one kid come up to me and like, oh, I seen you on whatever online and stuff like that, and then I tried to follow you. I was surprised my dad's already following you. I'm like, well, say hello to your dad. I'm like, I don't even know this kid's dad's name.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, they're like, yeah.
So you get recognized a lot when you're out and about sometimes?
At times, yeah, but it's how can I put it? It's more when I'm around like there, physically the young crowd. They're just like, oh, there is your uncle. They're like, oh, that's the difference of video. I'm like,
Oh, they put it all together then, huh?
you're funny.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Man, I've always been a fan of comedy. I mean, just forever. I feel like the shows, like there's comedy shows throughout the city, but I don't think enough people know about how frequent, they can go see a comedy show here locally. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of room to grow. Because I didn't know, before I met you, I didn't know about these Wednesday shows. I didn't know about these Friday, the Chico shows. I didn't know. But, yeah.
Comedy show, I think, from
In Fresno? No way.
I want to say there's a guy called Smiley. I don't know if
Oh yeah,
you know
Smiley.
Yeah.
I did a show with him.
Oh, you did? Yeah, Smiley does like once every month on Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at an art gallery.
Okay.
I mean, the Fresno comedy scene is. I mean, the grassroots.
Yeah.
It's really there. Yeah.
If you can, this might be a hard question, and I could be putting you on the spot, but you don't have to answer it. Out of all your fellow comedian friends and partners and community, which one do you think would be the one to really blow up anytime soon? Would be the one you can see really taking off, like take it to the next level? Is there one out of all the ones you're around that you're like, that person got? I mean, besides yourself, you can take yourself, but that you think that could really?
Oh, that's a very easy question.
Okay.
Everybody got the potential.
Everybody has a potential.
Everybody
so you feel like everybody's kind of on the same?
Everybody, as long as you're consistent with it, everybody does. Yeah, but I just got to shout out to my nephew.
That's a good political question.
I know, but I got to shout out to my nephew. I know you've seen him on Q Tony.
Who?
Isaiah.
Yeah. Isaiah, what's his last? Washington. Yeah.
He was on Q Tony and he killed it.
What's that? Q Tony? What is that?
Oh, you never seen Q Tony?
No, what is that?
It's a.
Is that a show?
Yeah, it's a show on YouTube and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah,
it's on Netflix too.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I'm out the loop. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
I need to check it out.
Texas, yeah.
And so, what's the show about? It just features comedians?
Yeah, they got to do like a 1 minute. You gotta
Really?
tell a joke like
So
1 minute.
say if it's like me, you, him, and we're just like say judges on a panel, and we have a whole like 300 comedians just come in like at 1 minute.
1 minute to say their thing.
And they pull a random name out of a hat, and then whoever
You got to come up and say your joke.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why you don't go in there? What's wrong? Let's go. Go.
It's a process.
I'm trying to start one here.
Yeah. It's a process.
It is?
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
process.
okay.
Yeah, it's a process.
How did he do on that?
Pretty good.
He did
pretty good. He did very good. He shout out to Fresno and stuff like that, and it was kind of emotional, because I've seen from where he started to where he is right now. You know,
Right, seen the growth.
And just the fact that he calls me uncle. You know,
Wow.
yeah, he's as much.
Well,
as,
just make sure he remembers you when he blows up. Like, hey, remember I'm uncle. You know, I need a
we
check.
got a contract for that.
You got him on some paperwork, huh? Yeah.
He's
Just
like,
don't forget.
I'm uncle.
Don't forget
"That's on the
uncle,
paper."
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of funny people here at Fresno. A lot of funny comedians, you know.
And Fresno can be a fun place as well. You know, you can,
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of material.
You know, I mean,
Just drive around the city.
My ultimate goal is just to a comedy club.
That's your ultimate?
Yes, just a comedy club.
Own your own comedy club?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What would it be called?
You want to guess? It ain't gonna be Triple K.
The KKK club? I don't think you get many people.
No. I mean, Julian tells a joke about opening a comedy club. OKs. I mean, in Clovis, but OKs. I'm like, nah.
That wouldn't.
I would call it 3Ks.
No, it's probably gonna be called Kennedy's or Uncle
Kennedy's.
Kennedy.
Where would you open in? Fresno, or Clovis, or Madera, or Selma?
It doesn't matter as long as I find a good spot. Yeah, we're good to go.
How about Reedley? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking out, throwing out little towns that don't get too much.
I know. I mean,
shine.
if I get a spot here, but because my idea is, like a restaurant. You know, I know. You've been to Tommy T's in Pleasant?
I've heard of it. I've never been there, but I know about it.
Yeah, it's.
Shout out to old school friend Bud Barlow, because Bud Barlow, he's a comedian. We grew up back in the day, college days. He was always hanging out. My buddy's cousin. He's been doing comedy for many years, and so I believe he performs at Tommy T's sometimes. Yeah. Shout out, what's up, Bud?
I mean, that's like the setup I want to have. Restaurant and stuff like that.
It's smart. It'd be so smart, to be honest.
Yep. And then just
do
comedy.
it.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible.
Oh yeah, that's my plan.
Yeah.
If
I love to try to be involved if I can help out. I mean, that's something I'd be interested in.
Yep.
If you were to do that, like, what would be because every restaurant, kind of, like, what would be the standout thing that would set you apart from all the other ones that's doing that? Like, what's your theme? I guess.
What should be like the food?
African food.
Oh, that could be like, say, every place has its gimmick or its niche or like its.
I mean, I'm gonna mix it. Caribbean and African food.
I see.
Ooh. Yeah, because I already know people like Jamaican food.
Yeah.
So that, and then fusing with the African stuff, the fufu and stuff like that.
Yeah, what's the African food again?
The fufu, but we call it shima. Like
what is fufu?
It's like thick cornmeal. You're making a thick paste and stuff like that.
Thick cornbread?
Yeah, not cornbread, like cornmeal. So you make like a thick porridge and you eat it with your hands. Yeah. It's
and it's flavorful.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've been eating all my life, so I can't say.
So what else is African food besides that, though? Like,
I mean, we got stews. We can make a stew out of anything. We eat have you ever had caterpillars?
Caterpillar?
Yeah. Before they turn into butterflies, those things are delicious. Yeah.
You lost me. Wait, what?
Caterpillars.
So you really make caterpillar
stew?
Yeah, you can make caterpillar stew. They come dry. You fry them, put onions and tomatoes, saute that stuff. Oh, wow!
And where do you get the caterpillars from? You just go to the backyard garden?
No, you know what? I've never really thought where they came from.
Yeah,
because come to think of it, there'll be like a lot of them. But I think they're just on trees or something like that.
Well,
and then
there has been a shortage of butterflies lately. That's why we gotta. Butterflies are endangered.
It will be now.
Oh no!
Y'all eating them up before they can even blossom.
And not even that. The termites, like. You asking me what we eat in Africa? I'm telling you.
You guys do not eat termites, bro.
No, not the termites. Like how can I explain this? Like the termites. Before they turn into termites or no, but they get wings, so they fly out.
Roaches?
No, not roaches. No. But they fly out of the whatever they come from the ground. So there's a season for that. Like the first rains.
Locust?
I mean, some people eat locusts. I've never tasted that, but some people eat locusts. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So there's a season for that. Like the termites come out and with the wings and they fly and they're attracted to light. So you find this everywhere on the floor. So you collect those and you fry those, get rid of the wings.
Yeah. You guys are not gonna have too much service at your restaurant. I don't think you can get too many customers, man. I wouldn't put that on the menu.
All this stuff I'm telling you, man, like the caterpillars and the flying termites. No, that stuff is delicious, man.
And I'm not gonna lie, that could be like a cuisine because it's a lot of people that are into that different type of cuisine. They want to try different things.
It's not a lot of people, but it's people.
Like if you was to make like you know how certain barbecue places or certain places have like eat this huge thing or this extra hot thing. If you can do it, you get a shirt. Like if you do some stuff like that, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's different. Yeah, I mean if it's like one of those bonus, if you eat this, you get this. But I mean that can't be the main dish. Like this is what we're known for. Like nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, we probably
will know.
I mean, when it comes to the caterpillars, I'm thinking you got to make people sign a waiver, just in case you get a reaction. Because you ain't trying to sue me, I'm like, you got to sign a waiver before you touch this stuff.
Let's just talk about something else because I don't want the restaurant to be shut down before you open it because they're talking about what's on the menu.
That would draw so many people though. No joke. Like sign a waiver. Like everybody, like, oh, you have you ever been to that restaurant where you got to sign a waiver? They would everybody would die coming there. Yeah, hopefully not.
Literally.
The caterpillars can work. I don't know about the flying.
So what does caterpillars taste like?
Nice.
Oh my god! You know what? I know it's weird, but I can't. Like when he says that, I think about I know it sounds weird. The Lion King. I just can't wait, and how they just were just slurping up them. Oh my god, bro!
Yeah.
That's what I think about when you say the caterpillars.
Yeah.
Like, and you dip them in the fufu, or you scoop them with the fufu?
Yeah, scoop them with the fufu, and even just have them like a snack. You just throw them in your mouth and
they just slide down in the throat, huh?
And crunchy. They're nice and crunchy.
Oh,
yeah, you should Google the stuff and say like caterpillars from Zambia, or whatever caterpillars. You'll see them nicely packed. I think they sell them in Europe. I've never seen them over here. But yeah, I sell them in Europe and stuff like that. Yeah,
we got to do something about the menu, brother. But
no. I mean, that's not going to be on the menu. That's going to be where you sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think that's going to be. I think that would go. Like,
no, that would definitely draw people.
Yeah, I think somebody. No one has that.
But then people would question what they're eating. Normally, like, am I really getting? Whatever what is this in my stew? I don't. Is it beef?
Does this caterpillar have pesticides by chance?
Termites. Come on.
Yep.
But I think
that'll be fun. Yeah, I see that. I'd maybe doing that every.
So that's your dream, though, huh? Comedy club with the restaurant. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. I like that. I would definitely.
The restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the comedy portion is gonna make the money at first. I think the draw is gonna be.
I guess probably
the restaurant has to be
food first,
something about the restaurant to get people to go with the comedy bonus. Like, oh man, this is.
I think just reach out to all the top notch ones that people like say Central Valley knows, and just like, hey, I want one big night. I would just want you like my opening night. I want you to have all you guys. They'll
they'll show up. Yeah,
you have to have the caterpillar sauce in there. You have to be on the flyer.
I see what was trying to caterpillar.
Right now, I'm like.
So what else is there anything just normal that I'm sorry. What else is that you guys eat? What else is a dish that's kind of like?
I mean, just the normal stuff.
The normal stuff.
We eat meats, chicken stew.
Do they have like I know it sounds weird because.
This is why I don't like black people.
I know you feel me.
They're ignorant about Africa.
I am that guy. But so
I'm glad I met you.
You guys have your own like your own burgers or something like that. Like, is it a different style? Like, is it different? Like, like certain like Native American, Native American like Navajo tacos. Like they're still tacos, but Navajo tacos. Like like culture. I'm trying to learn it. Like I'm trying not to be ignorant. I'm trying to learn about it.
You mean like buffalo burgers or stuff like that, or zebra burgers, or
zebra?
Is Impala?
Do they eat zebra?
Yeah.
Are those burgers real
zebra meat? Shut up.
You can make a burger out of anything.
What does zebra taste like?
I bet that tastes
good.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, just like what's that movie? Madagascar? When he was looking at the zebra and all sees the steak. Yeah, that's supposed to take. I mean, I've had buffalo, I've had hippo, elephant.
Elephant?
Yeah.
That's got to be tough.
Right? It just tastes the way it looks. Rubbish.
That's horrible. Yeah. Elephant.
I thought that would be illegal. Like they don't. Well,
how about elephant trunk? Do they?
I don't know if we tested the trunk, but we just eat the meat. They're like, oh, this elephant. We got some elephant.
So you're saying in Africa that you could go to the market and just see elephant, cut up elephant, or where do they sell that?
You gotta kill them yourself?
Yeah, you gotta go into the game parks and you gotta have a license. So what happens is, fortunately, tourists when they come, they ain't gonna eat that. So they get a license to kill an elephant. Yeah. So,
who?
The tourists.
The tourists.
You know, they pay so much. I think it's even maybe 100,000 to kill an elephant.
crazy.
Just shoot an elephant.
100,000.
Even more than that. I won't be surprised.
Yep.
That's big business.
Yeah, that really
Yeah,
is.
it's
Seen
big
that.
business.
And you get to keep all the meat?
I mean,
Like what?
They kill the elephant, but that elephant meat got to go somewhere. So they feed it to the people around the game parks and stuff like that. So
Wait, how do you kill it? I don't understand. I don't understand. You pay 6 figures. How do you kill the elephant?
shoot it
With what?
with a gun?
What kind of gun?
So you pay 6 figures just to go boom and that's it?
Yeah, all these guys that sell
That
in
don't make any
America.
sense.
I mean, they got some which can shoot elephants and stuff like
man.
that. Yeah, that's a big business for tourists. You know.
That's crazy.
Yep. You can say the elephant, a lion. Yeah.
Lion meat. Is that a thing too? They eat lion?
I mean, some
You
people,
lying.
no, for real, some people do. No, some people do. I've seen actually actually it's in Mexico where they hunt lions for their meat.
In Mexico?
Mm.
Yes.
Mexicans like, don't put that on us, brother. Like we don't.
No, it's a fact. It's online. I've seen it
All
and
right.
stuff like that.
So
yeah,
wait, they bring lions to Mexico to hunt them.
Apparently, I didn't even know they got lions in Mexico. I seen that online, so I googled it. I researched it a little bit. Oh wow, this is true. I've checked it and stuff like that. Okay, it is true.
That's crazy. That's eye opening for me. That's
Yeah.
That's like that one conversation we were having. I forgot who with, but how you never really know what's going into like the food that we're eating. It could be anything.
You don't.
Anything.
You really don't.
Yeah.
Especially fast food or anything.
Yeah,
You just
that's
like somebody said, man, all the people in the world, how do they have that much meat?
That chicken, yeah, chicken
That much
sandwiches
chicken.
and
How much
stuff, yeah.
like McDonald's, like all the burgers, like there's got to be a shortage.
Ain't no-
Like, so what are they doing?
Yeah, ain't no cow, enough cows in the world to be like, you want to
It's
feed
not
me, like-
enough cows, not enough animals.
So, do you have any other questions? Or?
Oh, you got something to do? I mean, if you got something more important to do, brother, hey,
we talk about the black and African over here.
I just play. I just play.
Black and African. Let's see, how do they drive-bys go down over there?
This is a lesson right now. Let the professor
I'm
educate
like,
us.
let me get this African.
Professor KK.
You ask how we drive?
Okay, let's go.
How you
Get
drive?
into it. Yeah.
You said how you drive?
Yeah, we drive on the right side.
Oh, snap.
No, I'm just bullshit.
Y'all do drive on the other side of the street, right?
Yeah. Let me see. Over here, it's I even forget. We drive on over the.
Oh,
side.
your steering wheel's on the right.
The steering wheel is on the right, and we drive on the left. I think.
Yes.
Over, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta visit Africa. I
Yeah.
always wanted to just to see it,
I mean,
experience it.
you got guns? You want to go hunting or?
I'm not a hunter.
Okay, well,
Nah,
I thought
we don't need
maybe
to do any of that. Like, I just
After
want
you
to go.
told me about them like hunting elephants and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I don't think I should be like, especially I'm black, y'all African. You know, I don't want to be. one
Oh,
of
that's a
them
good question.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, like
Like, would they know I'm not African?
when you speak,
right, yeah.
But
It's like, yeah.
if I'm just walking in Africa,
they'll just assume you're from there.
just a regular local.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, as soon as you speak the black,
What about the way I dress?
Start
I mean, I might
clowning.
do we all dress? They dress the same as us?
something.
Same thing. Okay.
Something. They actually overdress over there. Over there.
Over there.
Yeah.
Over here, we a little bit casual, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there, they overdress. For any occasion, they just dress to the T. Yeah, like when I go visit, they're like, man, these are the same jeans you came with 6 years ago. yeah. I'm like, yeah. That's,
Welcome to America.
Yeah, right. And yeah, overdressed and stuff like that. And yes, I mean, it's just different, you know.
Yeah.
Even I feel like a tourist going back home.
Really?
'cause I'm
What's so you said Zambia?
Zambia.
Zambia. What city is that?
Lusaka.
Okay. What's the capital?
Lusaka.
Oh, so you are the capital. So is that like what is the downtown like? Is it the big downtown? Is it like buildings, metro? What is
better than Fresno?
it?
Yeah.
Well,
That's better than I tell people that. But
it don't take much to be a better downtown in Fresno.
It's just our downtown is congested, so yeah, everybody want to go over there. So it's a little. It's not a, it's congested and stuff.
What's
like
the population there?
that. Oh man, the whole country it's 16 million. So I don't know how many people.
60 million. Okay,
No,
so
16, 16. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, 16. And I think Osaka now should be maybe 3 or 4 million.
wow.
Yeah, so that's a lot
Is
of
it
people.
is it a small area wise? Like is Fresno bigger area?
No, it's bigger than Fresno. It's
Well, like San Francisco, they say it's bigger, but the area in San Francisco is very
I know, but
small.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just a
but
lot of
yeah.
people in that little area. But
Yeah, but-
Fresno is real spread out. Like
yeah, I mean it's congested and it's spread out. And now what I noticed is like they're just building like around. They just layers. They're adding layers and layers and layers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's
so is it like mostly like African blacks, or is it like what other nationalities do you see?
Everybody. It's 90. I want to say maybe 95% black now.
95% black. That's
So
crazy.
and then the rest
It's like Atlanta used to be, I guess, or is. I don't know. I've never been yet.
Yeah, but it's so
I went to the airport.
It's a mixed pool, and it's you. Once in a while, I run into my Caucasian black brothers and sisters from Zambia. They're like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, Zambia." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's cool." Yeah. And then most of the Asian community, like they moved over here. Yeah, I mean, there's like our consular general, our consular is in Sacramento.
Yeah.
He's Asian. Yeah.
Okay.
But he was born in Zambia, so.
Really? So how do they have an accent too? Do they speak like the native?
No, it's really like me, but they got that. How can I put it? Yeah, they do.
That's interesting. I've
Yeah,
never seen. I'd love to see that. I'm just.
It's like seeing. I had an Asian friend that spoke German. Like I was that blew my mind. I was like, she was from Switzerland or something.
Yeah.
Like that. I was like, what? I'm like, that was like a mind twist.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna imagine.
So,
Wow.
Can I ask some questions about
Yes, sir.
black people?
Yeah, let's get dark on them.
For real?
Let's get dark on them.
Nah. So you really don't like Africans? Is that true?
Oh, is that.
No, he's
doesn't
looking
like
at you, brother.
Oh, he must be looking past me because I love Africans. I was like,
I
love Africans.
had a
I
whole
was like,
community. Yeah.
I love them.
Speaking of which, I got a question. Is there a big population of Africans here in Fresno, local? Like, what's that look like?
Yes, there is. Majority.
Is it community?
Majority are West African.
Okay.
Yeah, West African, mostly Nigeria, Ghana, and
Okay.
Yep.
Now, is there
Kenya
any type of
and-
rivalry between the East and West and Africans? And
I mean, have you ever met anybody from Nigeria?
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
so.
Where I grew up,
Now that you've met me, can you tell the difference from a Nigerian and me? I mean, Nigerians are they think the top class in Africa. Like everything's got to go through Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So they
You
got a little bit more pride or
Yeah,
more
yeah,
ego,
you-
more pride.
Yes. They just everything. They even think God's Nigerian. That's how far they can go. Yeah.
Hey,
And I don't blame them. I love my Nigerian brothers and sisters. I don't blame them. That's just the way they're wired.
right. Real proud. What about Ethiopians? I know some Ethiopians.
Yeah. There's some. I mean, it's up there. Yeah, there's some over here.
I feel like you could tell an Ethiopian when you see you like, oh yeah, they have a look.
The hair and the skin color. Yeah.
Right. You said the hair or the
Yeah, the hair, just the hair.
okay.
Even if it's in braids, you can tell Ethiopian.
Yeah, you could kind of you could tell.
Well, I
Ethiopian.
can tell. I don't know about anybody else, but I can
Yeah,
tell.
I feel like I could tell too. They just have that look. Yeah, it's amazing, brother. Like, shoot. So what else you got going on? Anything else, man? You want to share what you
No, I mean nothing much. I'm just happy
life and huh?
I'm just happy to be a grandfather, man. My grandbaby's about
That's a blessing right there,
he's
man.
gonna turn 5 months now, and he's so big though. Yeah, I'm like, all this boy does is just eat and sit and cry a little bit, but the excitement, like when he sees me, he actually like got this smile, and he just like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well. And
How old is he?
He's gonna be 5 months on the 15th.
Oh man,
You know, and he's sitting.
eating fufu yet?
Not as yet. I told his mom and dad, like, well, pretty soon I'm gonna start feeding this baby Shima. That's what we call it. I won't give him the caterpillars, not as yet.
Not yet.
Nah,
No
not yet.
caterpillars.
Nah,
Caterpillars in a bottle.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, but yeah, man, this been fun, man.
Yeah, we gotta do this, man. You're
know,
invited
yeah.
anytime, brother. This is home, man.
Yeah, just
Sit- come
anytime. Just let me know, man. And I like this, man.